This is the story of a man who was one of the richest and most dangerous criminals in the world, and in the end, couldn't escape his own empire. Pablo Escobar was born in Colombia, in a small town. He was born to a father who was a farmer and a mother who was a teacher. He was not born into wealth, but from the time he was very young, he wanted money. He wanted power. He started small. He sold fake diplomas, smuggled cigarettes, and even stole cars. But this was not enough for this young man. He wanted something big, something that would make him invincible. In the 1970s, Pablo Escobar went into the cocaine business, and this is where everything changed for him. He was one of the founders of the Medellin cartel, one of the biggest criminal organizations in the world. Pablo Escobar's rule was simple: silver or lead. Take the money or the bullet. With fear, violence, and wealth, he ruled over the world. By the 1980s, his cartel was providing most of the cocaine used in the United States. He was making hundreds of millions of dollars every week, so much money that he didn't even know where to store it. It's said that millions were lost or eaten by rats because there was simply too much cash. But here's the strange part: he also wanted to be loved. He built houses for poor families, gave money to communities, and for many people in Colombia, he was seen as a hero. He even entered politics and became a member of Congress for a short time. But behind that image was a world full of violence. Thousands of people died because of his empire: judges, police officers, journalists, anyone who stood in his way. Eventually, the government and the United States declared war on him. Colombia turned into chaos. Bombings, assassinations, fear. It became part of everyday life. In 1991, Escobar made a deal with the government and turned himself in, but instead of going to a real prison, he built his own. A place called La Catedral. It had everything: a casino, a bar, a football field, even luxury rooms. He was still living like a king, even behind bars. But when the government realized what was happening and tried to move him to a real prison, he escaped. And that's when the biggest manhunt began. For months, he was hunted by police, military forces, and special units. In 1993, they finally found him. After a brief shootout, Pablo Escobar was shot on the rooftop. The man who had it all, money, power, control, was gone. This is the story. No matter how powerful you get, you cannot run forever. Follow for more real and crazy stories.